hockey fans, well, welcome to week 18. This week's look at the standings. Couldn't make it last week, so even though I didn't make one for 2 weeks now, there's been very little change. The top 8 in the West has actually not moved whatsoever. Most of the teams here have good records, 5-2-3 for the Nashville Predators. They continue to roll. They've won their last two. St. Louis Blues 7-2-1, lost their last two. Chicago Blackhawks 5-5-0, won their last two. Anaheim Ducks still right behind the Nashville Predators with 75 points, 6-3-1, lost their last game. San Jose Sharks 5-3-2. This is a weird team. They're out of it. They're in it. Hard to tell. They lost their last game. Vancouver Canucks 6-4-0, won their last game. The Winnipeg Jets, they continue to plug along even though they've lost Evander Kane in a big controversy here. I heard his agent on the radio on Friday. He's denying there was anything going on, saying that it was just an injury that needed to be operated on, so he'll be moving on for the rest of the season. He's done. Winnipeg has a 4-4-2 record, won their last game, and the Calgary Flames 7-3-0 in their last 10, lost their last game with 61 points. The Minnesota Wild won 5 games in a row and managed to move up 3 spots in the standing. They're still out of the playoffs. Los Angeles Kings, they're way down now. They've lost their last game and dropped a spot as well. No change for the Dallas Stars. Colorado Avalanche dropped 2 spots, 4-4-2, lost their last 3. And the Arizona Coyotes, Edmonton Oilers, the 2 worst teams in the league, 3-4-3, lost their last game for Arizona, 4-6-0, lost their last game for Edmonton. That's it for the West. And the reason I'm doing the Eastern Conference second this week, for some reason, all the Western teams were done early. Montreal and Boston was the last game, and Montreal beat them thanks to an empty netter at the end. So that puts Montreal in second place with a 7-3-0, won their last 2 games, 71 points. Tampa Bay, though, continues to lead with 73 points, 7-2-1 in their last 10, won their last game. The Detroit Red Wings still in third place, 9-1-0 is their last 10 games, won their last 3. Can't seem to get ahead. Mind you, they're tied with Montreal with 71 points. The New York Islanders, the surprise team of the East this year, 69 points, first place in their division, 5-5-0, won their last game. Pittsburgh Penguins, they're struggling a little bit right now, lots of injuries, 68 points, 4-4-2, lost their last game. Washington Capitals continue to plug along, 4-4-2, lost their last game. So you see these teams, they're making it because other teams are not playing as well. This is what's happening in that division. So Washington moved up a spot and find themselves in 6th or 3rd in their division. The New York Rangers dropped a spot. They're now a top wildcard team at 6-3-1 in their last 10, lost their last 2 games. And the Boston Bruins lost tonight against Montreal. Just finished watching that one, 6-3-1 in their last 10. The Florida Panthers continue to do well. I expect they'll make the playoffs. They're 3-5-2, lost their last game. The Philadelphia Flyers moved up 2 spots, 6-3-1, won their last game. New Jersey Devils lost their last game. They moved up 3 spots though. The Leafs continue to struggle. They are 1-8-1. They won their last game convincingly, by the way. The Columbus Blue Jackets beat Ottawa, won their last 2, 5-5-0, are now above them. The Senators have dropped 4 spots, 3-6-1, lost their last 3. Hey, it's looking good for Connor McDavid. You never know. Carolina Hurricanes won their last 2, 6-2-2. Buffalo Sabres 2-8-0, lost their last game. And that's it for this week. Until next week.